welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at your love interest and kind of what's going on with that situation. How are they feeling? How are you feeling? What's going on? Okay? And we have 4 different groups today. This is going to be group 1. This is 2. This will be 3. And this one will be 4. So go ahead and take a minute, whether you choose based on number or the little flower and leaf decorations that I've placed on them, whatever is drawing you to that group, go with that one. And if for whatever reason it's not fitting, don't feel like you can't listen to another group, okay? You guys are using your intuition to try to figure out which message is for you. And sometimes it doesn't always come the first time around. So do take note of that, and we will go ahead and get started. So I'm going to try to move these out of the way a little bit here. So we have 2. I'm going to take group 3 over here and group 4 over here. Okay. So group 1, what do we have? Okay, we have the Business Oracle card. We have the Hummingbird. This is out of the Spirit Animal deck. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. So let's just start off and kind of see where this flows, okay? So the first card, I'm feeling like this is talking about the person of interest, okay? So the person that you're thinking about, the reason why you're watching this video. So I feel like this person is heavily focused on money matters. They could have had a change of career, a new job, maybe just trying to work towards a promotion, but they're very trying to be very mind focused on money, career, that side of things. With the Hummingbird, talks about a person who is smart, curious, somebody who loves to learn things. Since we have this card next to the business card, it could mean for some of you that this person is going back to school to open up more business opportunities. But either way, this person is someone who is intelligent and who likes to learn about different things, okay? Has a lot of different interests, okay? And then with the 5 of Cups, this is trying to move on or to heal from grief or disappointment. And we have this next to the 3 of Hearts, which has a lot of the same vibes as the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this person, or it could be you as well, the way that we kind of pose the question, is struggling emotionally, but maybe if this is talking about your person of interest, then they're struggling emotionally, and that's why they're focusing so much on work or school or whatever it is that they're focusing their attention on in terms of, business, career, job opportunities. So I'm not sure if this person is thinking about you and trying to get over you. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. And let's go ahead and just bring out the pendulum, and we'll just ask yes or no if that's the case here. Okay. Is this person upset about the person who's watching this video? Okay, that's giving me an immediate yes. So that makes me feel like whether it is that you walked away for some reason, okay, or maybe you just decided this relationship wasn't for you anymore, this person is having a hard time getting over that, okay? They're really emotionally tied to you. So they're really struggling, trying to get you out of their head, okay? So we will go ahead and move on to group number 2. And we have partnerships and love, the spider, and this the spiders from the spirit animal deck. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So the partnership and love, this card talks about finding love when you least expect it. So, you know, meeting somebody in a random, unintentional type of way. So whether this is, you know, it happens to be somebody moves in next door to you, it could be somebody that you are in line next to, you know, while getting coffee, or maybe this is somebody that you meet at work. So it's somebody that you meet, and I'm feeling like this is, we're talking about your interest here, right? So this is somebody that you met in an unintentional type of way, in a way that you did not see coming or expect, okay? The spider talks about somebody, oddly enough, that is appreciative, excited, and intrigued. So with this next to the partnership and love card, I think we can safely assume that this excitement and feeling of appreciation is towards this new romance or this new love interest. Because with this partnerships and love, this is talking about something new, okay? It's not talking about because there's the enthusiasm with it, right? There's that enthusiasm when you first meet someone and you click and there's sparks. So that's what this card is talking about. And this card is really in line with this one, okay? And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles refers to wealth and abundance. So in this reading, I feel that this card is expressing that this person thinks of you as having it all. You know, okay, we're talking about the 10 of Pentacles, and it's about abundance and wealth and having, you know, an abundance of everything. So I feel like that's how we can look at this card in terms of what we asked. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, which talks about being appreciated at work. So maybe this ties back up to these 2 cards, and maybe you did meet this person at work, okay? And since again it's kind of an open-ended reading, we can go ahead and ask the pendulum maybe for some clarification. Is this new love interest someone that the viewer has met at work? Giving me a lot of hesitation. Okay, so when it moves in this direction, oh, there we go. That's neither a yes or a no for me. And that's what it's doing. I need a circle. So a clockwise circle is a yes, counterclockwise is a no. And all we have it doing is back and forth with a good sway. Maybe this is saying that you are going to meet this person, that it hasn't happened yet, perhaps. Or maybe the question that I was asking, it didn't line up with this message, and that's why we were not getting a yes or a no. So hopefully this resonates with you in some way, and you know that little missing puzzle piece that isn't here in the cards with this small spread. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and we will move on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3. Okay, we have competition. We have the golden egg, and this is again from the spirit animal deck. Then we have the Princess of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Empress. Okay, so I'll be straight. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like this is a love triangle. This card here talks about conflict, confrontation, being on the horizon. This card essentially equals drama, okay? Two people are not on the same page, and it could get ugly. And then moving into the golden egg, this card is about listening to your heart. It could indicate that you're going to deal with some heavy emotions, or perhaps emotions that you don't want to accept. This is a spiritual card as represented by the circle, and there are only 7 of these cards in the deck. So with that, they note that there's going to be an extra spiritual force with this card, meaning that however you look at things, whether you believe in angels or guides or your higher self, they're going to be there in this situation to help you deal with this, okay, whatever this is. Then we have the Princess of Wands. And I'm feeling like the Princess of Wands is likely going to be your energy. Excuse me. So this could say that you are a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that in this situation, you may take on those qualities of a fire sign. So this is going to make you feel feisty, combative. You're not going to want to back down from this. And then we have the Empress, right? It's so opposing, very opposing, because the Empress, I feel like this would be the other person, okay? She is likely going to be an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or somebody who would take on those qualities. She's going to be calm, level-headed, more reserved, and honestly, I feel like that's going to piss you off even more, okay? That's going to get you even more fired up, that you're not going to be able to get that same spark out of her, right? So, how do we want to pose this question? I mean, probably you as the viewer, you want to know, who does your person of interest end up with? So let's go that route, okay? All right, let's ask the pendulum. For group 3, is the viewer going to win out over this Empress when it comes to their love interest? Can I get a yes or a no? Is the viewer going to win out over this Empress? Okay, guys, I do have a clockwise circle. That tells me yes. So I would say that being feisty is obviously going to get you what you want. So I hope that pans out that way for you guys. All right, moving on to the last group, group number 4. And we have decisions. We have the moth out of the spirit animal deck. We have the star. And we have the 10 of Swords, but in the reverse position. Okay. So this is giving me the same kind of feeling, the same kind of vibe as group 3. But we'll go through the cards here. So decisions. The card of decisions talks about someone being pulled in 2 different directions, and I like to show the visual on this so you can see you've got the person in the middle, 2 people pulling them in different directions. So obviously this is going to be, you know, somebody who's making a decision here. The moth, impulsive, hasty, or wishful. This is the type of person who thinks the grass is greener on the other side, okay? It also references being attracted to somebody or something, right, that's shiny and new. That is a quote out of the actual book that comes with this deck. So yeah, this feels like another type of a love triangle situation. And then we have the star. And the star makes me feel like this is your energy here. And this is the wish card. So you could be wishing that this other person, rather that your person of interest makes the right choice in choosing you over the other. And then we see that next to the 10 of Swords in reverse, which confirms really the star card, because this talks about a new start, forgiveness. This tells me that you would be willing to give this person another chance once they grow old of this shiny new person that probably doesn't have a lot of like staying power, so to speak. Like you don't feel like this person is a long-term threat, but nonetheless, like you want them out of the way, right? So let's go ahead and ask the pendulum here how this situation plays out, okay? So for group 4, will their love interest get rid of this new person and go back to them? I am getting a yes right away. No hesitation at all. Yes. So, you know, that kind of confirms your feeling about this person. You know, that they're not somebody who has a lot of staying power, but you don't want them in the picture either way, right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you soon.